Claude Code just launched a full plugin system and it changes everything about how you use AI to write code. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you exactly how it works, what plugins are available, and how to build your own. So, what exactly are plugins? Think of them like VS Code extensions, but for your AI coding agent. A plugin is a self contained package that extends Claude Code with new capabilities. It can add slash commands you type, specialized AI agents that handle specific tasks, event hooks that automate your workflow, connections to external tools through MCP, and real time code intelligence through LSP. Let's break down each component type. First, skills. These are slash commands like deploy or review. You type a slash, pick a skill, and Claude executes it. Each skill is just a markdown file with instructions. Second, agents. These are specialized AI workers that Claude can invoke automatically. A security reviewer agent, a performance tester, a compliance checker. They work alongside Claude's built in capabilities. Third, hooks. These are event handlers that fire automatically. After every file edit, run a linter. Before every commit, check for secrets. When a subagent starts, validate its permissions. Fourth, MCP servers. Model Context Protocol lets Claude talk to external services, GitHub, databases, APIs, deployment platforms. And fifth, LSP. Language Server Protocol gives Claude real time code intelligence. Jump to definitions, find references, see type errors the moment they happen. Now, let's talk about what's already available. The official Anthropic marketplace comes preloaded with plugins in three categories. Code intelligence plugins give Claude real time diagnostics for 11 languages: TypeScript, Python, Rust, Go, Java, Kotlin, Swift, C++, C Sharp, PHP, and Lua. Install the plugin, install the language server binary, and Claude instantly sees type errors after every edit. External integration plugins connect Claude to services you already use: GitHub for issues and PRs, Slack for messaging, Linear and Asana for project management, Figma for design, Sentry for error monitoring, Notion for docs, Supabase and Firebase for backend, and Vercel for deployments. And development workflow plugins add commands for Git commits, PR reviews, and even building your own plugins. Installing a plugin takes one command: type slash plugin install, then the plugin name at marketplace name. Choose your scope. User scope makes it available everywhere. Project scope shares it with your team through version control. Local scope keeps it private to one repo. You can also browse plugins visually by typing slash plugin, which opens the plugin manager with discover, installed, marketplaces, and errors tabs. Here's where it gets really exciting. Creating a plugin is dead simple. Make a directory. Inside it, create a .claude-plugin folder with a plugin.json file. This manifest has three fields: name, description, and version. That's it. Now, add a skills directory with a subfolder for each skill. Each skill is a skill.md file with a YAML front matter block and markdown instructions. The front matter has a description field that tells Claude when to use this skill. The markdown body is the actual instructions. You can add arguments with a $sign. Arguments placeholder. Test it locally. by running Claude dash dash plugin dash dar with your plugin path. No build step, no compilation, just Markdown and JSON. Hooks deserve special attention because they're incredibly powerful. Create a hooks folder with a hooks.json file. You specify which events to listen for and what to run. PostToolUse fires. After Claude uses a tool, like write or edit. PreToolUse fires before. User prompt. Submit fires when you hit enter. Session start fires when Claude boots up. You can run shell commands, send HTTP requests, or even run LLM prompts as hooks. The matcher field lets you filter which tools trigger the hook. Want to auto-format every file Claude writes? One hook. Want to block writes to production config? One hook. Plugins can bundle MCP servers and LSP servers. For MCP, add a .mcp.json file at your plugin root defining server configurations. Use the Claude plugin root variable for paths since plugins get cached. Your MCP server starts automatically when the plugin is enabled. For LSP, add a .lsp.json down file mapping language names to server configurations. Define the command, arguments, and file extension mappings. Once installed, Claude gains instant diagnostics after every edit and code navigation capabilities like go-to definition. Ready to share your plugins? Create a marketplace. A marketplace is a catalog defined by a marketplace.json file, listing your plugins and their sources. Host it on GitHub, GitLab, or any Git server. Users add your marketplace with one command. Plugin sources can be relative paths in the same repo. GitHub repositories, Git URLs, Git subdirectories for monorepos, npm packages, or even pip packages. Enterprise teams can configure project settings to auto-suggest marketplaces to new developers. Admins can restrict which marketplaces users can add using strict known marketplaces in managed settings. Plugins can ship with a settings.json that activates a custom agent as the default behavior. Set the agent key to one of your plugin's agent definitions, and when the plugin is enabled, that agent becomes the main thread. It applies its own system prompt, tool restrictions, and even a different model. This means a security-focused plugin can make Claude act as a security reviewer by default. A few best practices. Start with standalone configuration in your .claude directory, then convert to a plugin when you're ready to share. Use semantic versioning. Bump the version every time you change code, or users won't see updates due to caching. Keep your plugin directory self-contained. External file references break after installation because plugins are cached. Use symlinks if you need shared files. Test locally with the plugin dir flag before distributing. Full docs linked in the description. If this helped, smash that subscribe button. We cover the most important AI coding tools every single week. See you in the next one.